Hello, hello. We are here and we are again very pleased to continue this transmission with you. Now we understand that you have been in a place of great knowing beyond words, and we understand that many other beings are here with us, and we would like to facilitate that level of connection for you to know that you are here to be that bridge for these beings to enter your reality as well. Now, this has been very pleasing for us, and every opportunity, again, that you allow this interaction to take place, there is much that occurs on other levels of reality that assists so many other souls that you may not always see. And this is how vast you are. This is how powerful your own intentions, your own focus really is. That by focusing in the way that brings you the greatest openness and the greatest sense of liberation, that you help others you cannot even see. And they are all here with us, and they also extend their thanks. Now, with that said, we ask you, how may we assist in the expansion of your own excitement this moment of your time?
Can you explain energy transmissions?
Yes. Transmission is a way that you receive what's already there. A transmission is when you allow your focus to extend to a place beyond your physical world where there is, yes, immense love for you, and you find a way to resonate with that energy. It appears that it is coming to you, and that is a very real appearance. Though what's really happening is that your own vibration is changing its frequency to match a vibration at another level. And in this way you can receive a transmission at any moment that you wish. And there are some moments in which your own higher self and higher mind align in a way that you receive spontaneous transmissions without focusing upon it intentionally. Though there are other moments in which you can set time aside, set a moment aside, and allow your imagination to expand, to reach for a higher level. You can picture a star system, you can picture an angel, you can picture a mythical being, and allow your own frequency to start to attune with the energy of that being. And this is, in a sense, a transmission. And what you hear coming out of the channel's mouth is a translation of such a transmission.
And how, for myself, because I feel your energy.
Yes.
And I am trying to learn how to decode. How do you? Yeah. How do you recommend I work through that? Or
Decoding the energy.
yeah.
Alright. Does it come to you as images?
Images, yes. Images and just vibration.
Yes. Okay, so can you picture this coming as a stream of energy to the back of your neck?
Uh-huh.
And can you picture that stream of energy differing into two streams that go to an area around your ears?
Uh-huh.
Now feel the energy congregate within your ears. Do you feel a sense of increase in your vibration here?
I'm not 100% sure. I feel a shift.
Alright, sit up. Sit with your spine straight. And again, focus in that way, that the energy is coming to the back of your neck and then moving to your ears. Do you hear anything as it does?
Mostly what I hear.
Are you aware of your own thoughts?
Yes.
Can you focus your thoughts to say hello?
Hello.
Alright. Now do you hear a response?
Yes, I do. Hello, hello.
Yes, that's us. Do you hear us within you?
I do.
Very good. And how does this change the sense of vibration now that you are hearing us from an internal source as well as an external one?
I feel an expansion.
Very good, yes. Alright, can you now speak what we are saying to you?
Allow this to move you forward.
Very good, yes, continue.
I find within myself I'm doubting.
Why? You've just said what we said to you. Now we wish for...
Move it, move it. Is what I'm hearing.
Move
Trust
what?
it.
Alright, well we wish for all of you that we may come to a point in time where there needs not be one receiver in the same sense. That we can engage in a group telepathic dialogue with all of you.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And are you all hearing us? Inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
No.
Alright. Would you like to share what we are communicating?
Inner
Hello.
guidance.
Yes.
We are the
Trust. Resonation.
Would you like to continue then?
Yes.
Hello, we are the Palladians. We are here to help you at this time of transition and the remembrance and awakening of the cosmic mission.
Very good.
I'm hearing love is the greatest gift you can receive and give.
Yes.
Is that coming from you?
Yes.
So how do you begin to just trust that more and more? Just through practice?
Yes, essentially.
I know, I was just hearing, so funny you said that, because I was just hearing trust in your own abilities, trust,
Uh-huh.
trust.
Trust.
You are innately hardwired to be able to do this. And we suggest that you both record, practice this in your own time and space, where you may feel very comfortable surrendering to that complete state of flow. Don't worry, it is normal to talk to yourself. It is helpful for you to talk to yourself. And as well, practice with a group, practice with other individuals who may be willing to listen. And you will gain great experience, and it is through experience that you will learn to trust. Though you are here, for you are able to bring these messages from us and from others who may be more relevant to what your mission is at this moment of your time.
I can see a group of Zeta Reticuli
Yes.
right in front of me.
All right. Yes.
Are they there?
Yes.
I hear, well, a very strong pulling in this direction to the right, which is actually the very first time I ever met the Palladians. This is what happened to me, which is funny. But I hear, remember that you've done this before.
Yes. You have. Many of you have been mediums in other lifetimes. Now let us get back to this idea of the Zeta Reticuli beings. How are they treating you now?
They're very warm and friendly, and they keep touching my third eye.
Yes.
I feel like they want to communicate with me.
Yes, they do.
And all I'm hearing is sister.
Yes.
So I guess they're my family in some way.
Well, we are all cosmic family. There is no separation between any of us. We are all part of the same field of existence, the same field of all that is, coming to meet each other. Now, do these beings have a specific message for you?
Something about trusting in my own abilities again, and that this connection between me and them is going to continue to get stronger.
Yes.
This thing that they removed from my head earlier on today is going to allow for a better connection.
Yes.
Do you know what this thing was that they took out? If I'm asking you.
Yes. Well, it was a composite of many belief systems that were implanted, you could say, by subconscious programming initiatives, by some forces using your idea of media to alter consciousness in subtle ways. And so the form of a chip is a symbol that your own collective consciousness uses to understand this programming. And there are many of these implants within all of you that are quite simple to remove, need you be willing and ready to connect with higher consciousness. And now that it is removed, there are many programs that have been running the show for you behind the scenes, based in fear, preventing you from feeling the true, you could say, abundance of all that is, the abundance of your planet, the support. And this chip was designed to bring you to focus upon what could go wrong, what is unsafe. And there is a force that has been on your planet attempting to enforce these ideas to all of you. And you are coming to realize that all of these beliefs, all of these ideas are optional. And you are able to transcend them. You are able to remove them from your very thinking and patterns.
So how can we consciously connect to these beings to help us to remove this belief system implemented? Or do we need to focus on specific beings or just the intention?
Well, most are willing to take this out for you. Most are willing to help you to release this. So you have to be in that receptive place. You have to be in that place where you are trusting that the beings who are there are really there to serve you. Now, this idea of the zeta reticuli is one that is very resonant with this process, for these are beings that have evolved beyond that level of fear. They were beings who got very ingrained within these fear-based programs to learn through their relationship with us how to transcend them. And they come from the future to the present moment now as evolved beings to help us release those patterns. Help you, rather. Though, of course, they help us too. As the Pleiadians, that is.
What is the most sort of important message you can give us as a collective here today? What do we really need to know?
Well, the most important message is a message that we've communicated again before, and will communicate again at other times. And that is simply that force of love within you is all you really need. That force of love within you can take care of everything in your life. If you surrender to it, if you allow in each and every moment that which you love the very most to be your greatest focus. What do you feel will bring your heart's greatest sense of expansion? What will expand that sense of love most within you? What thought will allow that love to expand the most? What seeding will allow that position to expand the most? What activity will allow that love to expand the most? What relationships will allow that love to expand the most? It will become a part of everything you do, from your thoughts to your behaviors, to who you choose to engage with. Which of these allows you to feel that greatest sense of love? And as you let that love move you, you will realize that it is a force much greater than you could really fathom with your mind. Because that love itself is the driving force of your higher mind, your higher self, together in unison, bringing you in the direction of where you would most prefer to be.
I feel I keep getting different messages and I'm trying to understand if it is you or
Some of it,
or if it's other beings
Yeah.
also having communications.
yes,
as
it's a
if
bit of
they'll
both.
open.
It's a bit of both, yes.
How do I know who I am?
Have you asked?
Ah, no.
Well, there you go. Now we all have to tell explicitly who we are and what our intention is if you ask us.
Can I ask how I can improve my channel and deepen my connections to my many guides?
One moment. Ultimately, letting go of that feeling that there's something more to do in order to connect with your guides. To allow yourself to feel that in this moment, your connections with your guides are as perfect as they'll ever be. In this moment, in this moment, in this moment. You have the most open and clear connection you will ever have and have always had. And it will seem to continue to expand. Yet you will then find a way to rest within the perfection that can only be found right here and now. that your guides are one with you, and that there is nothing more you need to know in this moment. In later moments you will know more, because later moments will require you to know something different than what you know right now. But right now, what is? Your connections are perfect. Now, the expansion process will accelerate the more that you open the channels of energy flow within your body in physical ways, through the breath and through practices of yoga or qigong and body work. This will allow even more energy to flow through you, though you already have that perfect openness. And the messages that are coming forth are leading you on the next steps. And all you need to do is give yourself to more trust. We do thank you, yes.
I'm seeing water beings.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Can I ask what does the whales represent? And if I have a specific connection with them?
You do, yes.
And how can I work with that, or what does the whale represent?
Well, the whale is a direct relative of beings from the Sirius system. And the whales are vastly intelligent, and they operate within the quantum reality, in that much of the time they are not focused within their physical body. They are focused in a more dreamlike experience of their other incarnations, while still upholding the workings of a physical body in your dimension. Within your world, they are as well connected to vast non-physical realities that exist within your oceans. Now, the whales, as relatives of the Sirian beings, are here to establish more of that frequency within your world. And they help you as well to be focused in two places at once. In your physical reality and in your dream reality. To realize that there is no essential difference between them. There is only an experiential difference between them. They feel different to you, yet you change one and the other changes as well. And so many of the changes that you seek to make in your life can be made first in the dream world, in your dream reality. And when you adjust that dream, when you adjust what you are experiencing within that other reality, your physical reality will have to change to meet it. Now, Sirian beings as well are beings who have done a great deal of assistance, and they are teachers, very advanced teachers of most of the beings in this galaxy. All look to Sirius for guidance and for support, and Sirius is very much the customs of the galaxy, you could say. That beings from other galaxies that wish to come into this reality have to first get through Sirius before they can start to meet other beings, for the most part. And so these Sirian beings are there as well to allow you to be one who is a teacher without necessarily intervening in other people's lives and other people's paths in ways that feel domineering, that feel controlling, that feel invasive. They will help you to know that by altering your own dream reality and your relationship to those beings within your own dream matrix, you will change great opportunities for them. You will present great opportunities for them in a way that may seem very subtle, yet in its repercussions is very profound. And with experience, you will develop more trust. With trust, you will gain more experiences.
Is it related to the state that I often have in the night where I'm in between wake and sleep? And
Yes.
often I feel I get almost like paralyzed in my body and I feel this vibration, but I cannot really go further than that. So do you have some advice to work more with this state, or with how to consciously act in my dreams?
Do you use an affirmation in that state?
No, I get more scared.
Try focusing on one single vibration. What is your very favorite vibration? If it is a sound, if it is a word, what is that best vibration for you?
Would be feeling.
Can you put a sound to it?
Can it be a melody?
Yes.
Do you want me to sing it now?
Yes. Now, could you imagine focusing on that melody when you are in that state?
Yes.
Is there also a specific word that could be helpful for you?
I don't think of a word now.
Could it be Om?
Yes.
Could it be Ma?
Yeah, it can be Om.
Alright. Can you focus on that vibration when you come into the state? Can you repeat that melody and that sound together in unison? And use that to bring you into a state of felt oneness. That you are one with your whole entire self and this whole entire universe. Can you let that sound remind you that?
Yes.
Alright. Now, you are being guided to find trust in this state, for you are coming into this state of paralysis for a very good reason, because you will be able to do vast works in your dream state consciously. You will be able to go much beyond your physical body and perform healings and perform instruction and go to other worlds entirely to do these very same things and to learn how to deepen those abilities. Though you must first trust in the state, that it is not there to threaten you, that it is there to assist you. And so, a stable vibration, a calming reminder that you are in a state of oneness, will help to ease and mitigate that fear. And as you do, you will begin to travel, you will begin to go beyond. And this is again a way that you will be able to start to do many changes on other levels that will then ripple into your life. And you will not need to put as much focus into the details of your life, for you will be doing this at other levels, and it will simply happen. You will actually begin to meet individuals before you meet them in physical waking reality. You will begin to make connections with those you are yet to meet, so that when you meet them, you will hold a deep knowing about them and what the purpose of that connection is. Though again, the first thing is trust, and as we have said, with trust you will gain more experiences, and with experiences you will gain more trust.
So is it the fear of the fact that I don't know what's happening that can attract also lower vibrational being, like it happened in the past?
Yes. You are open to whatever your vibration is emanating. In that state, you are open to many levels of reality. And the levels that you tap into depend entirely on your own emotional frequency. And so, this idea of Om is one that can bring you great bliss, as this vibration has allowed you to access this bliss in this lifetime and many others. And so, when you can feel bliss within that same state of paralysis, you will attract beings that match that frequency as well. It is not the state itself that is bringing to you beings of a less preferred frequency.
Okay, I understand.
Very good, yes.
Thank
And can you feel very excited?
Yes.
And can you feel very joyful?
Yes.
Can you feel very joyful about this new opportunity coming to you?
Yes, I do.
And can you feel pure excitement for that state of paralysis?
I'm getting there.
How joyful is it that you cannot move? How wonderful is it that you are being forced to go to this new level of reality, this other side of the veil, that will be where you do all your work. How wonderful is that? How wonderful is it that your life can be very easy in the physical reality?
Yeah, I can connect to that.
Wonderful. We do thank you.
Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes?
So in the earlier meditation this morning, at the end, I found myself on what I can only describe as a galactic council
Yes. Very good.
with a group of beings who, in some ways, I couldn't differentiate myself between them because I recognized we shared the same consciousness.
Yes.
And I felt very excited to be there.
Yes.
And I'm just wondering what that's all about.
This Galactic Council is a group of extraterrestrial races around the whole galaxy that meet together and converge for the purpose of expanding connections together, for allowing planets to ascend together. And your Earth is coming to meet this Galactic Council. You are coming to join this Galactic Federation of light. And within it, you will meet all of the beings from other planets, and they do come together in very harmonious ways.
Well, can I ask why I wasn't in my human form?
Your light body is much more suited for these interactions.
But it felt like I was embodying another alien race.
Alright. Is that exciting for you?
Yes, but strange.
Well, you have the ability to shapeshift into any one of your other lifetimes. And as you become more comfortable with this ability, you will begin to feel what it is like to be in other physical and non-physical bodies. And you may lose momentarily touch with your own physical body as your consciousness moves into another dimension. It's, in other words, very similar to what we just spoke with the other individual, that you are coming to be even more focused in non-physical reality so that you can, again, make changes, make agreements with other souls at that level before they then translate into your physical reality. So you will come to meet individuals with whom you have relationships in this physical reality on other planets, where you as well have that connection.
And to get to this galactic council, is it a case of me just tuning in, or
Yes.
Just gonna thank you for all of you
All right.
for supporting me.
Yes.
Now.
We
Like-
thank you very deeply.
It's like you're going through some connection initiation.
Yes. Though it's not the first time you've done it.
No. And I see a lot of channeling opportunity from your world into my world.
Yes.
In art and symbolism
Yes.
and all that kind.
Yes.
And I really feel connections in this direction, so I can translate and
That is very pleasing for us, and that is very helpful in the transformation of your world. For there are, well, not quite so many of you who will come to hear us speak in this way, as there are individuals who can receive our frequencies through an image.
yeah, I see a lot of opportunity there. I see so many, I cannot see them precisely now, but I see them in the distance. There are a lot of, energy, symbols, art forms, a lot of stuff that I can transform.
In a way, you will be given a new language,
Yes,
symbol by symbol, bit by bit, and these images will hold the frequency of the ascended human race. And those who see them will become more in tune with that vibration. So allow them to come bit by bit.
yes,
They will be directly tied into the experiences you are having, the lessons you are learning. So pay attention to what's occurring in your life as new symbols come.
So how can I connect more into this, tune in more into this?
Well, put a pen and paper in front of you.
Thank you. Exactly.
Because they can't come in a more clear way until you have the ability to translate them, you see.
Yes. Fully understood.
Very good, yes.
Thank you.
I'm noticing shape-shifting and shifting of realities.
Yes.
That I feel it's part of what I'm working with. And
Yes.
can you give some description or how to play with? I feel it's something I've played with before, but I'm wanting to give more consciousness to shape-shifting and shifting of realities.
All right. Shall we play a game?
Yes.
All right, now all of you, sit up straight and tall, and picture that crystalline cylinder of energy around your body. Now, project your physical energy body up and above to a place that feels very, very, very far away. And as you do, feel another energy body return to the place where you send your own energy body. Pay attention to the sensations in your body. If it feels like your clothes change, if it feels like your face changes.
So sorry. Where we send our energy, we receive another energy.
Yes.
Ah.
Now some of you may find yourself bilocating into this other planetary sphere. Pay attention and look around you, because you can tune into all of your senses in this dimension in a new psychic way. You may see colors and perceive smells that are not part of your world. If there are other beings around you, attempt to make eye contact with them, for they will help you to anchor more into this other planetary sphere. Attempt to grab onto something, as again it will help you to anchor into this other planetary sphere. Most of you are now bilocating. Now each of you has a distinct purpose for being in the planetary sphere that you have located into. Discover it in your own way. You may continue on your journey as you wish. We will momentarily leave you and allow the channel a brief break, and we will continue to be with you in other ways. Please continue on your journey, allowing yourself to have new experiences in this other world. Or perhaps you begin to bring the being from this other world here into this reality. Yet know in a deep way that this is another level of your own soul. This is you. And your soul is now coming to bridge different aspects.